Welcome to the YouTube channel. Today we will learn Class 8 Physics chapter Magnetism, and this is our part 4. In this part we will start with types of magnets. The topic: types of magnets. So there are two types of magnets: natural, artificial, and second is temporary, permanent. First we will learn natural and artificial magnets. Natural and artificial magnets. Natural magnets are available in the form of iron ore, while artificial magnets are made through mechanical or electrical process. There are some drawbacks of natural artificial magnets. First is, artificial magnets are far more strong than the natural ones. Second is, the strength of the artificial magnets can be increased or decreased, while in the case of natural magnets it cannot be done. Third is, artificial magnets can be made in any shape that suits our convenience, while natural magnets have irregular forms. There are some methods of making artificial magnets. First is touch method. Artificial magnets can be made by arranging and moving the magnets along a given path. First, divide and touch method. First type is divide and touch method. Second is single touch method. Third is double touch method. Fourth is electrical method. Electrical method means the most widely used method for making artificial magnets is the electric method. This method is more suitable to make high strength or powerful magnets. In this method, we allow the current to flow into the steel rod for some time by connecting a battery. Then the steel rod gets magnetized. The steel rod does not lose its magnetism easily. It retains the magnetism for a long time and thus becomes a permanent magnet. Next topic is temporary and permanent magnets. Temporary magnets, and second one is permanent magnets. There are two types of artificial magnets, first permanent and second temporary. We categorize them based on their ability to retain the magnetism. First, temporary magnets. Difference between temporary and permanent magnets. First, the magnetized magnet which cannot retain its magnetism for a long time is called temporary magnet. Normally it is made of soft iron. They can be magnetized to a very high degree. High degree magnetism. This is of temporary magnet. Third is magnetic retention power is so low that they lose magnetism as soon as the inducing magnetism is removed. Low retention power. Now permanent magnets. Artificially we can magnetize the magnetic substances in such a way that they remain magnetized for a long time. Such magnets are called permanent magnets. Normally they are made up of steel. They cannot be magnetized to a very high degree. Not very high degree magnetism. Third is magnetic retention power is so high that even after the removal of the agent which is inducing magnetism, they still act as a magnet. High retention power. Now applications. Many electrical appliances run on temporary magnets. For this we make use of electromagnets which act as magnets as long as there is a flow of current, whereas in a laboratory we require permanent magnets. Now next topic is nature of the materials used for temporary and permanent magnets. So let us see the type of material needed for making temporary and permanent magnets. In a temporary magnet like the electromagnet, the molecular magnets should arrange themselves uniformly as soon as current begins to flow. At the same time, they should be able to go back to their original position once the flow of current stops, which means that the orientation and disorientation of molecular magnets should happen quickly in temporary magnets. For this to happen, the flexibility of molecular magnets should be high. In a permanent magnet, there should not be any disorientation once molecular magnets are arranged uniformly. For this to happen, the molecular magnets should be rigid instead of being flexible. Flexibility of molecules is predominant in soft iron bars, while steel bars are composed of rigid molecules. Therefore, soft iron is ideal for making temporary magnets and steel for making permanent magnets. I hope you have understood till this part. In part 5, we will learn demagnetization of magnets, the 3 points, then electromagnets. After that, uses of electromagnets, then uses of magnets, maglev trains, etc. For any queries and doubt, you can join the Telegram link given in the description of this video. Like this is the foundation of class 8th. We have covered the foundation of class 7th too. The links are given in the description. Please go and check through it. I hope you have understood. Thank you for watching.